a minute to be with y'all. Extremely late. Y'all know on Mondays I have to do a lot of running around. But I've been nosy running up and down the streets. I couldn't get off the YouTube and run up and down these streets. So there's a lot of lives going on right now. So that's okay. If y'all don't catch this, y'all can catch the replay. Yay, yay, yay. I'm gonna wait for a few people to come. I don't need a whole bunch of folks. I'll wait for a couple more because I gotta go. I know y'all say I'm always saying I gotta go. Well, I do be having to go. Let me get my real glasses while I'm waiting. Sometimes I put them big specs on, my glasses not wrong, but I can't really see good. Yeah. Take a sip, y'all, while I wait a few more minutes. So I ain't got that long. Y'all have been getting the crazy emails again, but I ain't been answering. I might mention one or two. I have to turn this down here. So I got to see. Chat up here. Hey. Okay, y'all, that's it. I got a few people in here, and like I said, I don't have long. Because I was just trying to watch my girl over there. I was watching a review of the Atlanta Housewives. Quite interesting as usual. It's making me want to get back into watching it again. I mean, I got it taped in there, DVR'd, but I don't never take the time to sit down and watch it once I get through running around. Believe me, you always got something to every day to do. Believe that. So y'all give me thumbs up as y'all come in. I've got about what, 15, maybe 30 minutes at the most. I don't know. Wow. Let me see. Okay. Hey, that's because I was waiting for one of the mods to get here. So anyway, I was just over there watching Lady Nika. She was doing the Housewives review. So I watched it, and then time got away from me. I said, I better start brewing this coffee. Because see, y'all, when I first wake up in the mornings, I don't jump off the bed right away. I might turn on my thing and start watching. Then while I'm listening, I'll get up and wash my face, take a quick shower, whatever, and get back into it. So this morning, that was kind of my routine, and then, got in here, made my coffee and everything, watched some more. I said, it's getting late. I got to go. So anyway, good morning, Heat Wave. Okay. So y'all see my title, huh? Yeah, I see Lockheed Boss Lady, Viney 45. Who else? Just a whole bunch of people alive right now. So I couldn't really watch all them. I peeked at Viney. I didn't really watch it. Looked like she had a panel going on over there, and it basically was the same thing that's going on. I think that's why I appreciate, I didn't mean to turn the music back on. That's why I appreciate sometimes going over there watching Duchess, Lady Pretty Boy, sweeping the streets. And then not only that, sometimes they have other stuff, okay? So that's how that went. So, to make a long story short, now I want to talk about my title. When I said corporate punishment, there's a video that's going around viral, and it's this lady whooping her child. I mean, beating her. You know how back in the day when people used to get whoopings with extension cords, switches, belts, stuff of that nature, because it was old school and our parents tended to do us like that. But I never got a beating until I threw up. The person was actually throwing up, you guys. I mean, literally. And when he threw up, she started whooping her a little harder. Now, that's too much of a corporal punishment. So now I understand why these days they starting to call it child abuse when the kid get whooped with a switch or stitch a cord, a hanger, or whatever the parents would grab back in that day. And it was really heartbreaking for me to watch that somebody beating a child like that. But then, say maybe 20 or 30 years ago, it probably wouldn't have felt like that because people were getting whoopings like that, you know. And I understand, say, well, keep doing that too, but not to that point where he's afraid to speak up to you, afraid maybe to come home sometime, just afraid of you. Shouldn't be afraid of you. I understand chastising. Like my middle son, I used to just have to give him the look. My oldest one, I would spank him too, but I didn't spank him with no stitch cord, switch and all like that because I remember those kind of whippings and that hurt. I know a lot of y'all understand that, but we didn't have the type of parents to just beat him, beat. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Apocalypse. Yes, that's what they call it these days, Apocalypse. But remember at the time when everybody used to get whippings like that, and they didn't call it that then until people are really going out their mind and really just getting outrageous with it. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some water, y'all. The coffee is, I think this is allergies. Got my water sitting over here. I think this is allergies sometime. I might get that right here in my throat. I think it's allergies. But anyway, it wasn't horrific like that. It really wasn't. Wow, it's heartbreaking. And Willie D Live got it over there on his channel. And it went viral. So if anybody really interested in what I'm saying is over there, I didn't get the link to drop it. Okay? There's some water, y'all. Oh my God. That H2O be tasting good sometimes. Especially when you somebody like me don't like to drink a lot of water. But I make myself drink it because I go get the flavored water from Walmart because that make me stop drinking sodas and drink some water. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. If y'all see it, it is really, really heartbreaking. And I remember growing up, my best friend, whenever her mother was strict like that, but we called it, well, nowadays, you look back, you call it like what Apocalypse said, abuse, what you call it, domestic violence or whatever. And when she used to get a whooping, her mother was the type that would whoop her in front of her friends. I seen her get a lot of friends. I'm glad my parents wasn't like that because that lowers a child's self-esteem. And it would be with his itching cord. And I literally used to sit there and cry while she's crying. Later down in life, way later down, I think it was in our early 30s, and we were talking. And she was telling me she was child abused. I said, no, you wasn't. I know, Miss Coach, she shouldn't. Yes, she did. That was child abuse with them stitching cards. She said her mother talked about it, in her grown life, and she expressed to her how she felt, for having those kind of whippings back then. So I don't know. But she forgave her, though, because she understand that was the generation. That was just the way they did it back then. But like I said, I don't go for the one where you're doing it in front of your kids. And a lot of people still do that. And even when I had to chastise my kids for us talking to and they friends with them, I'll call my child in the room and talk to him sternly. I would never do that in front of his friends. I would never do that because that does something to a child. That lowers their self-esteem. That does something to them. So like I said, when I saw that, I got to feeling bad for the kid. I said, oh my God. Anybody out here got whoopings like that? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Good morning, Carla Tucker. Wow, that's, it hurted me to know that. Hold on 1 second again. I had to see what that noise was. I know I keep getting up. I don't get up no more. I heard some talking. That was just my husband that talking, y'all. He got a loud voice. Wow. Anybody else used to get whoopings like that? No. So I made a point when I spanked my kids, I didn't do it with a stitch cord, and I didn't have to do it as they got older, especially in your teens. There were other punishments. That you just don't do it like that. Hey, yeah, thank you for the diamonds, Carla. Back in those days, kids didn't have any rights. There was nobody there to advocate for a child. Exactly. In some families, the children were seen and not heard. To where you have to pay attention to your children. Back then, some parents would think they're not important to listen to. And don't say nothing unless you dying or sick or something. Don't say nothing. But it might be something important they need to tell you. And a lot of people, I feel like from the southern states did that because when I met my husband, they were still kind of old fashioned like that. Their family, always, his sisters didn't really pay attention to their children when their children were talking. It just wasn't important to them, I guess. And some people are still like that. But no, not me. That's why y'all heard me say several times. When your child is talking, listen to them because you can also learn from your kids. When they say something might click in your mind, you know? Age, and you're never too old to learn, and anybody can teach you something. You younger folks can teach older folks something. Anybody can teach you something. That's just the way it is. So that's why corporal punishment. Nowadays, what really would kill a person, take their phone. Because I remember I was in the 7th grade. I wasn't doing right in school. And I just got a little something said to me, that was it. Honey, about 11 or 12 days later was trick or treat. I was all ready to go, put on my long shirt, put some pigtails all over my head, makeup and stuff. My friend stopped by and picked me up. And my mother looked at me, because I was 7th grade, because I had to be about 10, 11. Where you going, trick or treat? No, you're not. You so-and-so you did. Oh, that hurt worse than anything, y'all, and I never forgot that all my life. I was hurt and embarrassed. All my kids was out there trick-or-treating. So it's different punishments, and sometimes you got to do the punishment that fit the crime. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't eat your food, that don't warrant no whooping like that. You know what I'm saying? If you played too much at school, that don't warrant no whooping like that. You come to the house, you do extra homework. That's the punishment, in other words, got to fit the crime, y'all. It has to fit the crime. So anyway, that was one topic I wanted to talk about back in those days. Yeah, I already read that. So I don't know. So now, y'all, let me say this before I move on. You would be hungry. Yeah, you'd be hungry. They set that food on the table. Back then, you wasn't being choicy. You ate what was cooked. You ate your plate. It's waiting for you at the table. Okay? You're going to eat the food. Oh, it wasn't no, I don't like this. What's that? I don't want that. Cook this. It wasn't no 2 or 3 meals cooked. Especially when you're from a large family. Back then, ladies had kids, you know what I'm saying? 6 and up, 6, 8, 9, 10, 15, whatever wasn't a big thing. And men respect the women that had kids. The way they have kids, men look at them crazy, think something's wrong with them. That's just the way it was, y'all. It was a form, it was respectful of you. And see, with 8 of us, and it was always enough. Everybody was affording to raise their families, even if the man was the only person working in the household. And it's just a sign of times, you know, the body's unhealthy. Ladies can't have babies like that no more. I think it's the food they put in their body because they have one be about to die, want to get a shot, they're back at the very, very last end when the baby had all of that, because I don't think the bodies are as strong as they used to be because of all the chemicals in our food and everything. Things have changed. Very few ladies, you know, these days want kids. Oh, no, I don't want them all that one. Oh, that two's not. Honey, they just can't handle it. So it's not just, you know, like people would think, oh, something wrong with that. I really do think it's a sign of times. I really do think it's the chemicals. It's different foods. Everybody tend to have more fresher stuff then. Especially back then, a lot of people grew a lot of things in the South. My grandmother went to go visit her one time. Honey, she had a hog she killed when she knew all of it was coming. They had chickens and ducks and gardens and everything back then, y'all. As a kid covered up. I'm telling you, things have really changed. Good morning, SC. I mean, really, really changed, y'all. So now they're talking about organic this, health food this, health. But even the organic food still got chemicals. So there's no such thing to me. They still got to treat the ground with something. So things it's just not the same no more. So anyway, y'all, moving right along. But I was going to say this. Y'all know who I like, who I be watching, make very, very, very short videos sometimes. The Truth Enterprise. She makes very short videos and right to the point. And most of them be hilarious. If y'all ever looked over there at her. At first, I couldn't get down with her. She was one of the ones I used to say, alphabet people and alphabet biatches, you know, and stuff like that. As if she didn't like nobody over there. Then I started watching her, speaking to her, and she started speaking to me. And then I watched her through little videos. She's okay. She really is. Yes, she is. But anyway, I was watching, I think it's Cassie Jackson, getting to the next thing when I said STDs. She told the story of one of her friends, husband, boyfriend, or whatever he is to her, gave her herpes because he felt like in his mind he would keep her. She wouldn't go, if she wanted to leave. You do listen to a caller? Yeah, so did you see the latest video she did? I'm assuming it was last night or this morning. And she was talking about how things, the STDs, and I'm thinking what brought this along is because of what's going on YouTube lately. People coming out with, with their status, and then you got a whole line of people doing this, doing that, and then somebody had even mentioned Whitey was the one said that he don't care what somebody got, he still want to have sex with them. He don't care if they got AIDS, or just HIV, SDs, whatever, and he don't care about no condom. I'm assuming me right in the heat of the moment, he gonna just stop and put on a condom, and people been talking like that, and I'm the one that didn't really want to go in deep, because to me it shouldn't have been out it like that, and it's nobody's business, and the more people get talking about it, it's gonna stay out there like that, and well, people are talking about it, so I'm just doing commentary on it, y'all. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, so I say now for a person to think like that, that's giving somebody, I don't know if it's giving you a death sentence or what, but they say herpes has no cure, and it can lay dormant and then it can blow up again. You can have a reaction, whatever. I don't know too much about it. Lately I've been hearing a lot about, well, in this sector, by me watching this YouTube, a lot about all the different diseases and stuff. I mean, that's what we're learning it from, because and old as I am, a lot of them I didn't know about. And the only reason why I knew HIV, because we all had been schooled on it, educated on it, because when people came out in 83, that I know of, in 83, people were dying and doing everything. Nowadays, they can live longer than anybody with cancer or Hep C or something like that. They got the right medicine. And the only person that stayed healthy back then was the basketball player. What's that name? Right on the tip of my tongue, y'all. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Wow. And I watch him. I used to watch him all the time. The only one, he was healthy when I came out. They say he went abroad. Who was that, y'all? Oh, the name at the tip of my tongue. I want to say it, but I can't say it, and I got his picture of him in my mind. But I don't know, what was his name? Let's see. His wife is on the reality show. Magic Johnson. Yeah, Magic Johnson. You're right, Colin. He was the only one back then that didn't get sick. He was the only one that was able to go, had money, able to go abroad and do whatever he did. And he been with his wife all these years, and he had more kids. Well, not his first wife. She had 6. I assume he remarried or whatever. But I remember him being with the little short lady that used to be on Flavor Love at one point in time. But evidently nobody got nothing from him. And that was when it first started coming out in the early 80s. Y'all remember that? So that right there tells you that was the truth. And they say that disease was always around. And I believe they had a cure. But see, if they would have come out with a cure like that, the medical world wouldn't have made their money. The scientists, the pharmacies, but they're not going to do it. They're not going to tell anybody about it. But he was the only one, y'all. He went on with life as if nothing else. So whatever they got today, been out back then, and then some. And then some, you guys. Wow. So that's a scary thing these days in this generation. When you seems like when you first start dating somebody, y'all need to go down there and take a blood test. Y'all need to have some applications, y'all, and fill them out. I don't know, y'all got to be together for a while before you have sex. I mean, it's a scary situation, and a lot of these ladies are starting to do it. Ain't knowing everything, because I'm going to say little girl, but she's not a little girl. She's a young lady, about 33 years old. Talk to her all the time. She be asking me questions. She came by yesterday, and we were talking, and she was talking about Valentine's Day, and she's trying to she's been married about 13 years, trying to keep it exciting. And I told her, well, you his wife, y'all do whatever y'all got to do behind closed door to keep it spicy. Because what one woman will do, another one will. But so she was telling me yesterday about Valentine's Day, first time mentioning it, she was saying her husband wanted to try anal. She said she didn't want to, and she had tried it once, but she couldn't do it. Well, a couple of times it hurt. She said, then he told her just totally relax. So she said she relaxed. First he wasn't working again, then he got some lube. She said she relaxed all the way, and it was okay. I said, didn't hurt? She said, no. She said, no, it wasn't a big deal. She said, I liked it. I said, you liked it. Now, my husband was very old-fashioned. He won't let nobody get close to his butt, and I knew it. I wasn't going to ask him nothing like that, A lot of straight men don't want to do it like that. They don't want to finger in there, whatever. But like I say, to each his own, because some couples do experience that. I know that now for sure because of her telling me that yesterday. I said, well, good, then maybe that stops him from going somewhere else. If he had been having it in his mind for a while, he want to experiment it, okay? So that'll keep him. He knows his wife would get down with him like that. I don't think you got to worry about him being one of these downloads of trade. I was telling her, I say, I've been learning all those names on the YouTube. She started telling me she watched YouTube too. Maddie, Tasha K, Lovely T. She named a bunch of people, but she don't know Wiley and all them. And she was saying, she learning a lot too. I said, wow, I didn't know you was into the YouTube like that. So I told that what my channel was, and I started telling her I started learning a lot of stuff by being over there because most of the men are gay, which is no big deal. I say, but a lot of them got very good content, so start watching some of them too. So I named Spilly Boy, Duchess K Love, the ones that got good content. I ain't telling nothing about Wiley and all of them over there. All they talked about is sex and me and penises and stuff like that. She want to see some real stuff. Good morning, NYW. Hey, thank you for the diamonds. Hey. And y'all give me a few more thumbs up. Okay? The ones that haven't thumbs up me, don't be scared. Show bless a little love over here. But anyway, so she said that I started asking her all kind of questions. I said, well, and see, how ignorant, y'all, and I hope I'm not sounding gross. I said, well, they be saying you have to clean out. You got to go to the bathroom. She said, no, nothing happened like that with her. She had to go to the bathroom and do nothing like that. I said, oh, okay, because I don't know. Maybe it's a difference between women and men. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff I'm still very ignorant to, and I'm quite sure a lot of us are. We don't know that. And I start saying, so, wow, I'm thinking in mind, but I didn't ask this. Well, do you think you're going to do it all the time? I did ask it, though. So since he really wanted to do it like that and you didn't try it a few times, do you think he would have went and tried it, with a man or something, since he's been lusting after doing something like that? She said, oh, no, man, I don't think he'd ever do that. And then I said, baby, don't never say never. It's a new generation. The way I hear things going, you don't never say never. But like I said, you got to keep it spicy. And like one woman will do another one. If you're that curious, maybe you did the right thing. Good morning, Right to Be Told. Ran through to give you a thumbs up. Have a good one. Thank you, Right to Be Told. Thank you very, very much. Yes, indeed. But to me, if he hadn't kept asking, and she probably wouldn't go there, maybe he would have tried it because it was a fantasy of his. But I would never, ever try, especially now at my age, and I didn't want to do it back then, and I wasn't. Because I also asked her, I said, well, do you think it's normal? You see, this is the ignorance in me. And I hope if any ladies see the replay, they don't take it wrong, me saying this. It wasn't meant for a woman to do it like that, though, So I'm just asking all these questions. Because like I said, I don't knock what nobody do. What y'all do in the bathroom with your man, is cool. But I'm just saying that's one of the things I probably wouldn't have done. Simple as that. So, any ladies in here, would y'all try that? Like that? And don't be ashamed. I get, and there's nothing to be ashamed of, because if that's what you like, that's what you like. You like all kind of lingerie, you like them candy panties. You like some couples like gadgets, like candy. You know what I'm saying? She got that stuff, all gadgets and stuff. She openly say her ties, they use all the gadgets and stuff. They have fun. Get in the bedroom. I don't know. Just my freak number ain't never been that high, y'all. And y'all know as we get older, ladies don't want to be women. Most women, say 50 and older, slow up on the sex, but I think men start getting the 7-year itch or think they losing it and they want to keep on going. I think that's why a lot of them, when they get in their old age, want to start cheating. I mean, that's just my opinion. They called it a 7-year itch. And maybe some of them, when they cheated back then, I never heard them cheating with trade. If they would go by a prostitute and I lived all back for years to do whatever their wife don't do at home. That's right, SC. The normal way is the best way. That's right. Miss Bless, you ain't wrong, because a lot of people feel like you, including me. I had never thought about doing that. Exactly, Carla. It to me, and I don't mean to offend nobody. I don't know. It just don't seem natural to me, So I, start asking all kind of questions, fantasy of his. So I get it, but no. So then I thought, I said, well, then if that's the case, have you ever had a threesome? She said, no, but they've been thinking about it. But if we do, I would have to pick the person. I said, oh, okay. I said, but if you do, is it going to be the whole 9 yards, or is it just going to be her, or what? I said, because you don't want him to like it better than what you can do, especially if it's professional. That they do it for real, because you hear a lot of men say that most of the ladies of the night, I'm not going to call them the W word, the P word, and all that kind of stuff, is good at it. I mean, I don't know. I said, make sure going back to that same person, because I heard of train wrecks like that also. The man liked the way the woman gave him oral better than what he liked the way his wife did it. She said, but they would mostly do oral. Then when you get to the part where he want to actually have sex, she ain't gonna let him go that far with her, and no kissing. It would be all about oral. I said, oh, okay, but I still got to pick the woman. Well, it doesn't matter. I didn't say this to her, how y'all do it. I did say, though, just make sure he don't get to liking it too much. Okay? And then make sure it ain't nobody y'all gonna keep seeing it over and over and over and over and over again. You're gonna have to interview a few times. I assume, I was just asking a question, like I say, the ignorancy in me. Because you never know. Because I heard an older woman back in the day, and I said older because she's one of my friend's mother. She even said, don't do that because he might like it. And you don't know. He just might like it. And men are sex freaks anyway. They always talking about the sex. They, into sex more than women. So be careful, ladies, that's doing that. Y'all just see this replay. Y'all better listen to it, all bless. He might like it better than what you can do is sneak behind your back to find that same person. She said, no, it would be somebody random that she know they ain't gonna probably see again, gonna be around, they're gonna pay her and let her go. I said, oh. Some things I wouldn't do though. I just wouldn't do. Her husband asked me to or not. So if he asked her to do that, now I'm talking about a threesome, I don't know. It's just a bit much. I don't know. To me it is. I'm old fashioned, y'all. I'm from old school, okay? I'm a woman of a particular age. I don't know. Oh, that water good. They to be tested. Exactly, SC. Exactly. Because like I said, you don't know who that person been with, and the person that person was with, who they was with, and who that person, you just don't know the way y'all heard what was just going on. What everybody talking about. This person with this person, this doctor had full blown, and then this person slept with that person. This person saying they don't care about doing the music. I mean, just a mess. And then all the time this was going on, all the time it was going on, they was out with just this one person. But I heard somebody saying, when you got somebody constantly down on you about something that's going on with you, 9 out of 10, they got it too. Or they unhappy about a situation in their life. Well, I've always known that to be true. Hurt people. We all know that's to be true. Okay? All right, and that's just the way it is. So that was the next thing I wanted to talk about. So let me see. So it was Cassie was the one made me think of this kind of stuff like this. Now about the YouTube drama, like I said, there's a lot of lives was going on this morning. I get a chance to watch. The only one I really watched for over an hour was Lady Nikki. Then I had to really start getting ready, get my coffee ready so I can get out of here. I'm running late. I usually come on about 9, but I waited till 9:30 because I was trying to support her over there. She said she got to go do a procedure tomorrow. She won't be back for a couple of days. So y'all show her some love in her Cash App. If y'all want to. Okay, let me see if I can drop it. Oh, wow, I'm on my phone. I can't drop her Cash App like that. Oh, well, if y'all look at my comment section, I have it over there. Yeah. Yeah, she said she's going to be out for a few days, like that. But I don't know. It's just something to think about, ladies. Y'all just be careful if y'all going to do stuff like that. Seriously. Now, Tracy was mentioning March 9th. Okay. Now, the reason why March 9th is coming up, because that's the day that old Stanky Baby said she had something special going on March 9th. She had to go to Atlanta. She was going to be moving to Atlanta. Evidently, when she said that in January, she thought we all forgot. Then somebody in her chat said no, she probably said April 2nd, but no, I do remember March 9th. Something fantastic was going on. She had a mentor. She was finna have this big deal going on, but she's still here over there wreaking havoc on everybody. She ain't gone. So now this other person said April 2nd. Maybe she's gonna try to change it to April. No, I said April 2nd. Maybe that's what she's gonna do. They say she was on there last night doing the same thing, wreaking havoc, but I didn't watch her yet. I might go peek after this, go see what she's talking about, come back on later. I don't know. But whenever I miss something going on, the people that's usually having a coffee with me in the mornings around 9, they don't be here, but I'm glad to be a replay. Carla Tucker, Miss Bless, I'm 56, and I guess I was kind of, let me see, I lost my room. Now, I was reading on the phone and went away, so let me get back on here. Things I want to do, have been into, and I guess I was kind of a jealous woman to a certain extent, so I didn't do threesomes either. Yeah, and you don't have to be, jealous to not want to do a threesome. That's just ain't your thing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't trust no other woman either, because even back then things was getting spreaded. Not just because you might like it better than what I can do, things were getting spreaded. I mean, if you're not enough for him, then that means y'all shouldn't be together. You should have been more than enough for him. You should have been everything he wanted. By him being with you, he had everything he wanted, because that's what he said when he married you, okay? So to me, why you feel like you got to have a threesome? Go buy some toys. That's what people do. Even back then, people was buying toys, doing all kinds of freaky stuff. I wouldn't go for that matrix stuff. You know how to put the black on, they call it, and then they walk in, you got the roof, roof like a dog, all that crazy stuff that some people do. No, that's going too far too. But don't y'all call that dominance, matrix? What do y'all call that when people do crazy stuff like that? What is that called? No, just some things you wouldn't do. Like in here, my husband got everything he want right here. And so that's what your husband's supposed to feel. He's supposed to have everything he want right there. Okay? Everything he wants is in here. So he said that years and years ago. And I'm inclined to believe it because I'm still right here. So everything he ever wanted is right here. So why a threesome? Okay? That thing he wanted and still want is right here, is in here. So, Now, like I said, I tried different things, but I am not doing no anal. And then, like I was saying earlier, women over 50, we don't worry about sex like that as much as men do. We just keep trying to please our men because they get it in their mouth, but they got the blue pills now, so I guess they're okay. I don't know. Because they think they losing it, because they can't get it up as much as they used to, y'all. So to them, they losing it. Yeah. I guess they say, well, I ain't got it. My soldiers don't march no more. None of that. Well, some of the soldiers never did march. Tell about it. And a lot of these youngsters seems to think it's the size. It's not the size, honey. It's how they use it. It's how you use it, from what I can hear. Because I even had a friend that was married to a Chinese. He ain't out here nothing. Yeah. Some women tell their business about, if they man well endowed or whatever. She said, but that little Chinaman knew what he was doing. He really knew how to work it. I said, really? Now, I ain't the one to sit and tell all my business like that, but you got people that do. You got people that do. It's not this side, because somebody can be hugged like a horse and don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, and then you hear all kind of stories, But to just get that intimate and tell all your business like that, I'm not going to do it like that, okay? No. No. I'm on here longer than what I said. I said 30 minutes. It's been like, 30 minutes already, but that's okay. I'm enjoying talking right now. Once I start talking, I'm enjoying. Juicy Booty. Everybody is talking about how they don't think Mark is going to be with him in the manner and the length of time that Juicy Booty is thinking. I too am inclined to feel that way. He's more in love with him than he is he's more in love with Mark than Mark is with him. And he still kind of said that people is going in on Mark, but you threw him out there like that. You said I didn't ask him to be on. He wanted to come on here. No, you needed some points and views that day also. And you kept talking over the man. And I don't think that man really wanted to come on here like that, talking about clean up people saying, because Jay Wilson, you've been on here long enough to know no matter what both of y'all came on here saying, once he got on here, people was gonna go at him. So that's how come we know you're lying. No, you made him come on because you still come up in the way that you thought she wanted him, but she didn't. But he might still be attracted to her. Okay, so that intimidates you. So you still kind of intimidated. You thought that if he came on there and rebuked that, it was going to make Tracy feel some kind of way. It was going to prove no, he wasn't attracted to it, but that did not prove that. That just made it worse. And then out of that, which brings me to the beef. Him and Stanky, babe, greasy face, happy. Yes, I do. I do think that a lot of that's put on. That's why I say I got to get really go in. He just really counted down the timeline of what happened. And she didn't hit him below the belt personally. He didn't hit her below the belt like they do when they really going at somebody. But Miss Gina been dragging her, y'all. That's another one I got to watch when I get off here with so many lies here. Like I said, I think she was over there on that panel. I'm not for sure, but when I get up and watch, like I said, most of my time was really spent over there, Lady Nika. But anyway, y'all, I've been on here long enough. That's all basically I wanted to say. So, who all did come, y'all can catch me play because I'm not at my right time and all this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna, when I do leave and do what I got to do, I'm running late. I'll be watching it in my car much as I can. Then I come home and then catch up with a lot of lies. So that's what I plan on doing today. See, I don't really like coming on here late, but I was trying to, hear. I was trying to hear the Atlanta Housewives review over there. I really was. I truly was. So we're gonna dance a little bit up on out of here, y'all. So I get my little music going. Thank y'all, the ones that came. Thank y'all that's going to see the replay. Because Bless couldn't wait. But I might come back later on where I can really stay on like I really want to. I always say that, but sometimes I can't. I'm so glad I caught you live. I usually don't come on this late either, Carla. Like I said, but I was over there trying to, watch the housewives and give some support because they need to say you got to have a procedure tomorrow. So then when it started getting really late, like 9:30, I said, I got to go to do this because this is going to make me leave late. So here I am. Yeah, here I am. So anyway, got some diamonds, y'all. Thanks for coming, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah. I had my coffee, but I've been drinking H2O. But so anyway, take a sip, y'all. Whoever had theirs. As a matter of fact, I am going to come back and do me a brunch time. Yes, I am. After I find some more stuff, but like I say, y'all, check out that video of this corporate punishment. Then again, y'all might can't stomach it. It might really hurt, y'all, because like I said, that was just horrific. And I'm kind of glad kids can't get whipped like that no more. I think, and I know I'm going to sound prejudiced, I think when the Caucasian people, they be for it, okay? Yay, I'm out of here, y'all. Yes, indeed, y'all. That means goodbye, y'all. Y'all didn't know. I'll say goodbye. I'm going to start coming back on my StreamYard. Y'all notice I've been on the YouTube. But I am not a panel person. I've jumped on a couple panels. I think Teddy's and Lady Nika once. But if I do, I want it to be a certain topic. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do too much mess. I love the way I'm doing this now. Leave it on over. Yes. Hey. Bye, y'all. Catch y'all later, y'all. Just